In this video, we're going to take a look at a wireless rear view backup camera. What's up, people? Got a new backup camera to review for you guys. This one is by VECLESUS. It's the M1W. It's their wireless rear view camera system. And I did a video a while ago for a backup camera, but that one was actually wired. So the cool thing about this one is it's actually Wi-Fi. So there's a Wi-Fi signal transmitted from the camera to the monitor, and there's no wires in between these two. So it's gonna be real easy to hook up. It should take less time, and it's just gonna be a lot simpler. Now this camera can be found on Amazon, or you can actually go to their website here to purchase this camera. What we're going to do now is open up the box and we'll see what's inside. So here's everything out of the box. As you guys can see here, we got a 4.3-inch monitor. There's the power cord for it, along with the cigarette lighter that goes to that. Here's the mounts for the monitor. We got a tool here to tuck the wires, some screws, zip ties. Here's an instruction manual, and of course the actual backup camera here. So we'll go ahead, install this, and we'll see how well it works. Alright, so I got everything out here. I'm going to go ahead and install this on the back of my Dodge Ram. Got a previous camera here. This is the actually wired one that I did my other video on. I already took that off the license plate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install this camera here. And it actually comes with 3M two-sided tape on it. And you're supposed to place this in between your bumper and your license plate. Or you can use self-tapper screws and actually shoot the screws through there into your bumper. For now, I'm just going to use the two-sided tape for testing purposes. Just to show you guys real quick, there's only two wires that you're going to hook up on this. And this is going to be your ground wire, and then this is going to be your power wire, which this is going to go to your source for your when you put your car in reverse. On my last video, I actually hooked this up with my other camera to my trailer wire harness. This one I'll probably go ahead and take out the back tail light, and we'll hook it up to the reverse light. I'll show you how that's done. Alright, so before you go ahead and put your camera, mount your camera to your bumper with the 3M tape, you're going to want to clean off the surface. I just used a surface cleaner. You can use soap and water, alcohol, whatever you have at your house. Got the surface clean, and this way the 3M tape should stick with no problems. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like once you get it stuck onto your bumper. You're going to want to peel these off, and then these are actually going to stick to the back of your license plate when you put your plate back on. Alright guys, so that's what it's going to look like mounted up. Now it's time to run the wire. Alright guys, so I ran the wire behind the bumper and I ran it to my tail light here. Pulled out these two screws. It's going to allow me to pop out this tail light. That's what it looks like with the wire ran through to the tail light. Everybody's vehicle is going to be different, whether you got a car or a truck or something. You might have to route it a little different behind your bumper, or if you got a trunk, up underneath your trunk area to get to your rear tail light. Like I said, with my other camera, I actually wired it. The reverse signal came off my trailer harness, so you guys can pick and choose which way you guys want to do it. Be a little creative. Make sure when you're running the wires to your location, use zip ties to actually zip tie it to the frame or to other existing wire looms that are running through your frame, just to secure it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to find out which wire is your reverse wire. I disconnected my tail light here. Here's my harness for my tail light. What you're going to do is you're going to put your key in your ignition. You're going to turn it forward, don't start up the vehicle, and then you're going to put the gear drive in a reverse. As you guys can see on this side, my reverse light's on. So what you're going to do is, now I picked up one of these test lights from Harbor Freight. They're not too expensive. but they're always nice to have if you're doing DIY stuff yourself on cars and stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to ground it. I just actually clipped it right there to the metal, and then you're going to test each one of these outlets on here until this light lights up. So right now I'm just taking the probe, I'm sticking it in each outlet here. As you can see there, when I stick it in this outlet, it lights up the tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip it around, you're going to see which wire that is, and for me it's this purple wire on this harness. So this is the wire we're going to tap into for power to send the signal to the camera to turn on when the car's in reverse. As for the power wire or the signal wire, you can do one of two things. You can actually splice it into the wire that's giving you the reverse signal. So here it's going to be the purple wire. You can either tap it into that, which means just pull back this protective rubber coating on here and then tap it into the wire. Use maybe some electrical tape, or you can solder it, or you can go ahead and use the supplied wire clamps that they give you here. Alright guys, so I got everything wired up now. There's my ground, and then I just tapped into the purple wire here and threw a little electrical tape on there. Now it's time to put everything together, and then we'll go ahead and mount the monitor up front. They give you a couple different ways to actually mount this. One is a suction cup that mounts to your window, which is nice and it's adjustable. And then they actually have another adjustable mount here that has 3M tape on it, so you can mount this maybe to your dash or wherever you choose to mount it, that the suction cup won't work. Then they got the adapter here, which also doubles as you can run your phone in there, so they give you an extra outlet, which is nice. And then here's the tool to tuck your wires up into your molding, depending on where you want to run the wire. Here's a look at the back of the monitor here. There's where the power cord actually plugs in. You got all your adjustability there with the mount, and then you got a couple mode buttons there. Alright, just to give you an idea where I mounted it, went ahead and mounted it to my left here, and then I just ran the wire down through the side in between the molding there, and it's going to drop down into this panel that pops off for me. This is the panel that pops off. It's just got a couple clips, and then I ran it underneath there, and I'm going to run it underneath my dash over to my cigarette outlet. Alright, so I got everything ran. Here's where the wire comes out to my cigarette lighter, and then like I said, there is my monitor. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and see if this works. We'll put the key in the ignition. Shows power. Got a little blue LED that lights up there. And then I'm gonna put my truck in reverse, and we'll see if this monitor kicks on. Just put it in reverse. There's the monitor kicked on, and there's the display. In the top left corner, you can see actually the Wi-Fi signal. It's at 4 bars right now, which is I'm pretty sure that's the strongest signal you can get. And that's actually pretty good considering that this is a truck, and this is probably going to be a pretty far distance between the camera and the monitor compared to a compact car or something like that. So as you guys can see, mine paired right away, but if you hit this mode button behind the monitor, there's a pairing mode. You can hit that, and it also takes you to the different menu here for the brightness, which you can turn up or turn down. Also has contrast, which you can turn up and turn down, saturation that you can adjust, and then the parking line you can turn on or off. I got it on right now. And then there's mirror, which actually reverses the view. So that's normal, and that's the mirror image. Then you got language, you can switch from different languages, and then you can reset it. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a test to see if there's any lag between putting the vehicle in reverse and how quickly the monitor turns on, because that's sometimes an issue with these Wi-Fi systems. So go ahead and put it in reverse, and it's almost instantaneous that this monitor kicks on, so that's good. Put it back in park, turns right off. We'll do it again. Yeah, there's hardly any lag at all. It's almost, I would say it's the timing as far as that screen turning on is as fast as a wired system. Yeah, no issues at all. Turns right on. And the screen looks good. Here's some video footage of me using the backup camera. Reverse. Alright guys, so that's my quick review install of the wireless Wi-Fi camera. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys like what I'm doing on my channel here, and hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post my next video. If you guys are interested in this camera, look at the description box. I'll post a link there. And guys got any comments, questions, put them in comment box below. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.